Alright guys, today we're going to scrap this stove. Generally these are fairly quick. They weigh approximately 150 pounds, and basically all you need is some snips, a screwdriver, and maybe a hammer, and if you need to use a little extra force there. So we're going to go. One other thing you'd like to get to, guys, is a magnet, so you can check. There's a lot of times these are aluminum up here, so we're going to go turn this around and get started. Alright, so we're going to start at the back here, take this back panel off. These here weigh about 2.5 pounds. I did strip one. There's exactly 1 pound of copper in there, number 2 copper for $2.60. I asked the guy the other day, I did see other places on the internet that said they're getting $1.80 a pound for this stuff. I asked the guy the other day, I took one with me, 65 cents a pound is all he's willing to give me, so I'll definitely strip that for $2.60. Alright guys, now that we got all that wire stripped out of there, we're going to go take this top piece off, which most of that is aluminum. Okay guys, these here are all cast aluminum. Those bolts on the back sometimes are hard to get off. I just go ahead and break them off with a hammer. Alright guys, we're all done there. I'm going to clean this up. I'm going to go inside and I'll weigh a few things up and let you know how we make out. Okay guys, we're all done at 22 minutes. The stove itself, like I said, they average between 150 and 160 pounds. So at 5 cents a pound, that's going to give us $7.50. This cord here, as is, weighs about 2.5 pounds. It takes about 10 minutes to strip that. So we'll add that to our, right, here's one I had yesterday that we stripped. It is exactly 1 pound of copper. And don't forget to cut these brass ends off, guys. They all do add up. We got, like I said, 1 pound of copper, 5 1/4 pounds of aluminum. There is a couple little electric motors in here that were on the bottom side. You can see in this one here, this one is covered with that the glue or the plastic and the paper and stuff, so that's going to go in our electric motor bucket. You're going to get all kinds of brass screws and brass fittings, guys, on the end of these. It is time consuming, and right, but I mean, you might as well cut them off, throw them in your brass bucket, because I mean, they're not going to take their wire with them on there anyway, guys. A lot of times these switches here, I've seen some videos, guys, saying that there is silver in them. All these ends are brass. I just throw them all in a bucket. Someday we'll get to them. And one thing I'll point out too, guys, this here there's 2 or 3 good strands of number 1 copper in there. It takes you minutes to strip that, so you're going to want to do that. These dials here do have some aluminum on. Depends on how far you want to go, guys. There's some aluminum in there. And one thing I like to do too, I do have a camp that has fuses. There's all kinds of good fuses in some of these. Some of the older ones anyways, right? A lot of people don't need them. I do. I've had my place for 7 years. I've yet to pay for a fuse. And we do blow them all the time, so that's definitely a good thing for me. Alright guys, another thing I want to point out real quick. Stove elements. They are non-magnetic. Some places on the internet say that they are stainless steel, or they get stainless steel price for them. They are filled with a powder. The guy at my yard said they're not stainless steel, or he refused to give me anything more than 10 cents a pound for them. I've got 50 or 60 of these outside from the stoves that I've done. I was throwing them in with my scrap, but I'm going to hang on to them until we find another place to go with a little higher price than that. So 35 minutes. were about $14.25. Definitely worth your time and effort to do this, guys. Pick these up when you get the chance. Any comments or questions, please ask, and thanks for watching.